Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity. We're back in Cade Nua. I think I figured out what happened. I think I needed to talk to this steward lady. I felt Merwald's passing. You slew him. Uh, he gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it, but part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness.
What do you mean? As she did give that whole big speech about how he's like not taking care of the place or something like that. That seems to be her main concern is getting this place fixed up.
This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on.
Mm.
It looks to you as Mayor Wald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Merrill said that I needed to go to the city of Defiance in search of the Queen. Energy seems to drain a little. I see. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and the Merwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end, and got as he has gotten as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything. I'm at the master's instrument. It would take time for me, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. Okay, how do I do that then? Merrill set aside materials. They're still available to you in the furniture. If you wish to make further repairs of the keep, we'll need coin for supplies and labor. Okay, how much? Why don't we try that? What does being the master of Cade New entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining the keep. The extent of which you get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I'm here is to ensure things run smoothly in your absence, provided I've been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen, provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keep will keep raising your prestige, both draw helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, it will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, but you must contend with the threats of the keep, and then there are other things. What do you mean by the keep's cursed? Merwald's curse is his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirits still linger in the endless past, oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle has failed. From the time our Adrian colonists onward, the beasts rise from endless paths until a new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below this master does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen from time to time intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Cade Nua a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. Endless Pass, that, my friend, is where we must go. If you want to go with me, whatever devil lies beneath, think to the knowledge we will find. Perhaps the master speaks Adrian. But am I not the master of Cade Nua? Of course you are. The keep would have no other. But the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate really that they are entirely so closely entwined. What are endless paths? I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Labyrinth beneath the keep. We were warned by the Gulfans that the site was cursed. Okay, ruins were built. Power Ethwin named Odd Nua. Okay, so that's probably who's down at the bottom. Who is this master below? Could not say with certainty, but believe it's tied to a man said to be the architect of the endless past, the Ethquarian tyrant Odd Nua. Yeah, that makes sense. I literally just said that. He's impressive. Um, okay. Why don't you tell me what supplies and coin and stuff we need? All right. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Merkwins of Adar haven't resigned there since the beginning of the war. The only queen with any power there is Wodika. I'm told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on on repairing the property. You'll need to tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Let's see what repairs I can make. Well then, we'll get underway at once. The steward voice bells with giddy excitement. No, my lord, that this is not the but this is the first and least of many great undertakings. The keep supported many great buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish, we can repair something of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun like they did under Merwald's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, so as long as you're the master here, you shall always be linked. You will need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Whenever your travels take you, you can make your will known to me if you but reach out. Oh, but at first, thing. Alright, we'll purchase that. Okay. Bright Law will allow you to rest here, along with other grades. Bonuses, yeah, we need that. Main keep. Bailey. Okay, it seems, yeah, the main keep will unlock everything else. This will allow us to actually sleep here. So let's go ahead and purchase that. Right, how restoration is already in progress. Okay. All right. Well, this is a neat little side dealio. It looks like that keep has been cost money, take time. Each upgrade can add security prestige. The stronghold, functionally like restoring resting bonus superior. I can free crafting. Yeah, new stores. Okay. So we've restored the Eastern Babakin. I don't really know how to say that. So I think if we go head outside and go to the east, we should be able to get the heck out of here. I'm assuming, is this it? This can't be it. That's not an eastern exit. I think we've been in this house before, right? Yeah, Bright Hollow. Ah, this is what we want. And this will be our path to Defiance Bay, off to our next adventure. It'll take at least 3 days for our sleeping quarters to be finished, and then hopefully we'll have enough money for the. I don't see anything to interact with. Just check to make sure. So we should be able to. Is this where we want to go? Where's Defiance Bay? Oh, it's this whole area. Okay. So we want to go Whichever one lets us go in there. So we gotta go, I guess we gotta go here and then cross the bridge and then we'll get in. That's probably what's going on. But in 3 days' time, we'll have that sleeping quarters built so we can fast travel back, rest up without spending money, which I like. And hopefully we'll have enough money for that keep. Forest trolls, what the heck are you? I don't know. So I don't know if she's scary. Yeah, we'll start with her. Oh, great. It's 4-on-4. Exactly what I want.
What?
What do we got for some prayers here? Lasting circle of healing, regenerating ally endurance. Yes, please. Let's actually...
Hi?
It's got that firebolt thing, right? Yeah, there's that.
Lavaru! Lavaru, be on seek!
Let's try that.
Just like an adherent to go
I think we're in trouble.
Attend to the priest!
Yep. All right. Well, I think we're a little underprepared for this. Perhaps would we be better served going back to Caed Nua? Because I think the second level of those endless paths they were talking about, I think the second level on those is opened up now, I want to say. So I think maybe let's do a little exploring down there, see how that goes. Maybe gain a level or so. There's little... Oh, people want to talk to me. Interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. Let's see what this is all about. Aloth seems to be in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately.
You want to
And
elaborate?
if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
So yeah, my situation's more dire than I realized. We gotta find this laden key and
That
fast.
does seem like the logical course of action. I shall follow your lead.
Any thoughts on what we should do next? Meerwald urges you to seek these laden key agents in Defiance Bay. If his condition is any warning, we should find them with haste. Okay. It's all for you, and you got something to say
It's
as
good
well.
to be on the road again. A wanderlust is nothing rare in the people of Rauatai, but often I think myself alone in loving the land as much as the sea. What shall we see next, I wonder?
What's this sacred book you're looking
The
for?
Tanvi Oratoa. It's not really a book. It's been passed down over the years in the form of a chant. I
Ah,
actually found it a little strange at first, seeing it set down in stone. It's not quite the same as a song of worship, though we have paeans to the gods as well. More a kind of moral guide. It gives us something to aspire to. The, model of a virtuous citizen of Rauatai.
Interesting. And why look for it
There
here?
have been arguments as to the chant's true interpretation. New translations, even. But any rendition of it I find in the ruins of Engwith will predate those translations by 2,000 years. And finding it here also proves that we still have much to gain from trading with other cultures.
Interesting.
I'd be lying if I said I'm not looking forward to seeing the look on everyone's faces when I get back. But in the long term, I just think that we can learn a lot from the Engwithians. A civilization like that is something to aspire to. A model for Rauatai as a whole, and not just its people. And I want to prove that all of this is worthwhile. Traveling, seeing the world for what it is. It's been so different from sitting in the Chanter Hall and studying books.
So you came all this way just to win an argument?
More or less. It wasn't a popular theory when I suggested it. The idea that we shared the Tanvi Oratoha with some older culture, doesn't mean it's not true.
Good grief.
It doesn't help that
Kinda
my
like it,
family
though.
is from the Deadfire Islands. If I had a copper pond for every chanter who suggested that it's just not in my nature to conquer. My siblings, my parents, they make up for it. They build walls and cannons and ships.
Interesting.
I've tried to explain. It isn't that I think those things aren't necessary. But if Rauatai closes itself off from trade, turns on its own people over tradition, we will fall behind. And then we'll be the ones getting conquered.
That is
I think
provably
my father
true,
tries to understand at least.
historically speaking. Let's see. Let's go on to other questions. Tell me about Ruatai.
Ah, Rauatai.
Rauatai,
Shall I
sorry.
describe the pearl white sands, the sapphire waters, the multi-hued tiles of the rooftops, like a mosaic upon the coast? Sorry.
Was there something specific you wanted to know? Do only Amua live there? Far from it. The Amua arrived more recently and form the greater number, but others have joined us so long as they call themselves subjects of the range of Nui. Let's see. Some of my neighbors are Orlans, for instance. They don't like the sea much, I've noticed. I like the sea. Goes to show, no, everyone is different. All right. Let's be on our way. Well, he's got more
Yes,
to
my
say,
friend?
according to this. How are you holding up? Ready if you are. Tell me about yourself.
What shall I tell? I am Kanarua, born in the royal city of Takoa, from which rules the Ranga Nui. There. That is a solemn enough start. I am a lore chanter in the college there. Or at least a student of lore, and a chanter both.
The accent's right, but you don't look like you're from Ratua. Do I not? I take your meaning. My family is from the Deadfire archipelago. Good grief. But I've never seen the islands. My parents traveled to Ratai many years before I was born. They found more opportunity in Ratuai. My mother took to crafting cannons, aspiring pirate that she is, and my father's work with the coral caught the eye of someone important. Then the Ranga Nui himself. The rest followed. What is this gate of great teeth? Much as it sounds, Mazel Walls, like teeth on some nautical terror, sits outside of the city and guards Takwa from invaders and storms. The storms have always been in trouble, the angry titans throwing themselves against the shores. Invaders I'm not sure about, but perhaps I'm like the man who, being dry, throws off his rain cloak during a storm. So my mother would have me believe. Is that everything you wanted to talk about? Looks like. All right, perfect. All right, let's check. I need to Go to what next section? And there was, I don't remember if I saw it in the last episode or not, but there was a door. I was looking around to see how the doors opened. Yeah, this door was blocked by magic before. And I apparently didn't
No
collect
problem.
whatever treasures this guy has, so get those real quick. And then into this area.
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ad Nua, the great Angwithan king. Well, up here, this is all Adiran, of course. But should we descend far enough, we will find some real history.
I think that's the plan, buddy.
To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after. Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar. A keeper of lore, just as I mean to be. He was in possession of the Tanvi Oratoa, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name. Scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author.
You sound very impressed by this, Gabros. They say he held power over the elements, but I'm more interested in his writing. He was a prolific author, and I wouldn't have been able to translate everything. I haven't been able to translate everything, but I've seen enough to know he traveled far and wide. If only we could have met him, what wisdom he would share, but we can follow his example and strive to learn from those around us and improve upon it. Let's start looking
If my
then.
sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two.
Okay,
Let's be off.
we shall. Still don't have any gained levels, right? Got our damage reductions from resting. Make sure, yeah, none of this stuff's interactable, so let's head on downstairs. Alright, we got one of those guys. Saw us immediately. Excellent. These guys aren't very dangerous, though, so I think we'll just go for it. Do my transformation, and we'll swing away. Whoa, what is... What's the deal with his transformation?
Aye? I shall deal with this one.
Let's help out. I didn't realize those little guys could transform as well. A little concerning. Shot him.
Yeah?
Alright, we got all their treasures. I just wanted to check this out. Crook effigy has been cobbled together with logs, scale, hides, and bones. Okay, nothing too interesting
No
going
problem.
on there. Okay, I see a little spot of blood there. Let's check the map real quick. Okay, so kind of seems like stuff just kind of splits off. I guess we'll go left. That's what an
Feeling the
adventurer would do.
strain.
Walk right into a trap. Excellent. What do we got here? Got a potion. What does that do? 15 plus 15 accuracy for 10 seconds and a little bit of cash. Don't mind if I do. That was the only thing in there, right? Yeah. Right, so I feel like we almost need to go in sneak mode. In order to kind of prevent walking into traps like that.
See now what the flame...
Because of that, exactly. Alright. Let's kind of head this way.
has shown us.
Yeah?
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, did we trigger that trap? Whoops.
Yeah?
Maybe the other guy did. What's going on here? Take the loot.
Huh?
So far, it seems like mostly we just got
Got
these
it.
little Zarp guys. Beefed up versions of them, but not overly powerful.
And the fire shows me something new.
Alright, trap is disarmed, and inside we got a broken blade. Upper half of material, metal is of fine quality, unclear what caused it to get damaged. The blade of the endless past, find more
Yeah?
pieces of the ancient sword. Interesting. So that's pretty much the end of the left path. I guess we'll head off to the right path then. And I think we'll be exploring that right path next time. Thank you guys so very much for watching. And whoops, never mind. We're going to do a fight real quick, and then we'll explore the right path. Let's go ahead and get him.
Yeah? Huh?
I don't think these guys were overly dangerous. Why is only one person attacking? That's probably what's taking so long. Yeah, what the heck, man? Why does it do that? Anyways, we'll explore the rest of this right side next time. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have a good one.